Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Roxy. Huge thanks to Roxy for supporting this channel. Roxy reached out to me and asked me to help her upgrade her feline ferocity deck. She's been struggling in her playgroup and wanted a more powerful deck. Well, cats aren't exactly the most powerful tribe in Commander, and Selesnya isn't my strongest color identity, but I have been run over by a few kitty decks in the past. Now, Roxy seemed happy with the results and is looking forward to crushing her husband with a board full of cats. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Arabho, Roar of the World, is a 5-mana 5/5 legendary cat avatar with Eminence. For those who don't remember, Eminence is a keyword that basically says this ability works whether the creature is on the battlefield or in the command zone. Arabho's Eminence ability says that another cat we control gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Additionally, whenever another cat we control attacks, we may pay 3 mana. If we do, that cat gains trample and +X/+X, where X is its power. So Arabho cares about us having cats on the battlefield, and if we have him on the battlefield, we can pump one of our other kitties and make them bigger. So we want lots of cats in the deck, as well as some tribal support cards. We also want ways to protect our kitties from those mean and nasty board wipes. Don't want our precious putty tats getting fumigated or anything. And Roxy specifically requested a light equipment package in the deck, so I made sure to include some of the better ones. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. Command Tower, Path of Ancestry, Unclaimed Territory, Secluded Courtyard, Exotic Orchard, Temple Garden, Canopy Vista, Sun Petal Grove, Overgrown Farmland, Bountiful Promenade, Scattered Groves, Arctic Treeline, Radiant Grove, Scavenger Grounds, 13 Forests, and 10 Plains. Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, and the Great Henge make up our mana rocks. For land fetching, we're running Sword of the Animist, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, and Migration Path. Smothering Tithe for treasure generation, Herald's Horn for cost reduction, Mirari's Wake for mana doubling, and finally, Sword of Hearth and Home, and Sword of Feast and Famine for additional mana shenanigans. Keeper of Fables, Alms Collector, Realm Walker, Return of the Wild Speaker, Eladamri's Call, Worldly Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Vanquisher's Banner, Guardian Project, Folk Hero, and Garruk's Uprising allow us to dig through our deck and find answers. Lion Sash, Kasali Slingers, Swords to Plowshares, Beast Within, Generous Gift, Return to Nature, Crush Contraband, and Aura Shards make up our interaction package. Farewell, and Vanquish the Horde. Keeping it simple. Kathira the Orphan Guard actually starts the game as our companion because every card in our deck is either a cat or a beast. So this is technically a 101 card commander deck. We're also running Temur Sabertooth, Prowling Serpapard, Felidar Guardian, Leonin Warleader, Whitemane Lion, Jezal Goldmane, Regal Caracal, Feline Sovereign, King of the Pride, Pride Sovereign, Fleecemane Lion, Adorned Pouncer, Cub Warden, Jedit Ogenin of Afarva, White Sun Zenith, and Jewel Thief make up our cats. To turn our kittens into cats, we're running Cathar's Crusade, Unnatural Growth, and Coat of Arms. Swiftfoot Boots, Heroic Intervention, Teferi's Protection, Unbreakable Formation, and Flawless Maneuver serve to protect our creatures, while Triumph of the Hordes, Nissa Ascended Animist, and Craterhoof Behemoth serve as our win cons. We've also got a Chroma's Will, which serves double duty as both protection and a potential win con. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, right on target. 11 pieces of card advantage, 8 pieces of spot removal, 2 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate, 4 Sudden Eye win cards. I know that the new Nissa isn't out yet, but I'm excited to see what she's capable of. If we spend a full 7 mana on her, we can alter the turn she comes down, which will give Roxy a similar effect to Craterhoof. I wanted to add more equipment to the deck, but wound up cutting anything that didn't give us some sort of mana advantage. We've got lots of cats with ETB triggers, so Sword of Hearth and Home should usually have a good target. And Sword of Feast and Famine is great in any deck with creatures that go face. Roxy seemed pleased with her deck, and I hope she's able to beat her husband into submission. And Commander, of course. Do you have a cat deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix of Ice, Squishy, RGC, Brett, Ignis, Roxy, Josh, and Sean. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.